Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing WWE Hot Take Season 2, Episode 20. And grab some popcorn and chips and sit down because we've got a long show entail today. We have 10 hot takes this week. We have 2 for Monday Night Raw, 2 for NXT, and 2 for Friday Night SmackDown, 2 for Saturday night's main event, and 2 for NXT Battleground. What's your hot take of the week? Let me know down in the comment section below. You want to say hi? You want to talk about wrestling? Just post a comment down in the comment section below, and I read and reply to every positive message I see. Also, today's video is sponsored by W Energy Drinks. Are you looking for a new jitterless energy drink that will allow you to focus on any task at hand? Then go check out W Energy Drinks today at www.w.gg or go search W Energy Drinks in your Google search bar today and go check out all the great flavors they have. They have pineapple splash, they have Calio cream, they have push and punch, and so many more. And each tub that you buy will be able to make you 90 energy drinks. And if you want to try them all, they have a 3 flavor and 6 flavor sampler pack. And if you want to buy in bulk, they also have 4 tub packs and 5 tub packs. And if you're looking for a new 24-ounce bottle, then go check out their shakers they have today. They have mini character solos, they have Joker, and so many other designs. They also have merch and hoodies as well. And if you don't like making the drink, they got you covered there too. They have a 12-pack of 12-ounce cans in mango orange cream and strawberry banana. So go check out W Energy Drinks today. And when you do get to checkout, make sure you use promo code Nikki D Russis. 12 characters, all caps, no spaces, NICKYDRUSSAS for 10%. Yeah, 10% off your entire order. So go check out W Energy Drinks today. Also, don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future videos. With that being said, I hope everybody continues to have an amazing day, and without further ado, let's get to and our first hot take of the week. Roxanne Perez deserves to qualify for Women's Money in the Bank. Well, this past Monday night on Raw, we had a Women's Money in the Bank triple threat qualifying match between Roxanne Perez, Becky Lynch, and Natalya, and a great triple threat match between these 3 women. But the new up-and-comer Roxanne Perez was able to take care of business regardless of how much experience was in the ring for this match. And she was able to hit her pop rocks and book her ticket to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, which will be on June 7th in Los Angeles, California. But to take nothing away from these 3 women, they all look spectacular in the match. I know a lot of people were cheering for somebody like Natalya, but let's be honest, Natalya was put in this match to take the pinfall. Becky Lynch was going to end up getting distracted or taken out of the match by Lyra Valkyria to continue their storyline. And Roxanne Perez, in my opinion, was definitely the obvious choice here to win this match. The run she's had in NXT, the run she's had since she's been on the main roster. She's been in the ring with Rhea Ripley. She's been in the ring with Io Sky. She's been in the women. She's been in the ring with women, the top women in the Raw roster right now. So Roxanne Perez was catapulted right to the top of the division when she showed up in the main event scene, and honestly, I think Roxanne Perez is going to do fabulous in the Money in the Bank ladder match. I think there's a good chance that she could win this match. A lot of people underestimate the durability, the stamina of Roxanne Perez, the ability to survive and go deeper and deeper into a match. She's proven it for years on NXT. She even proved it at the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble when she lasted 67 minutes inside this match. Taking nothing away from the other 5 women in this match, but Roxanne Perez has stamina for days, could definitely be the X factor in this match, and Roxanne Perez is able to seize the opportunity very well, and that the Money in the Bank ladder match is exactly that type of match. You have to seize the opportunity, climb the ladder, grab the briefcase. And I really think that Roxanne Perez would fit in as being Miss Money in the Bank very well. But we're talking about her qualifying for Women's Money in the Bank, and she had an excellent match defeating Becky Lynch and Natalya in order to get into this match. And in my opinion, Roxanne Perez deserves to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And our second hot take of the week: will we find Sheamus a new rival? Well, 2 weeks ago on the May 5th edition of Monday Night Raw, we saw the Celtic Warrior Sheamus return to action in a match against Austin Theory, and he absolutely ran through Austin Theory. It was about a 10-minute match that ended with a bro kick and a 1-2-3, and 2 weeks later, this past Monday night on Raw, we had Sheamus finish off that rivalry, what seemed, with a match with Grayson Waller, which he handled business with a bro kick and a 1-2-3 as well. And now that Sheamus has returned and he's got a couple of matches under his belt, I'm really starting to feel a new rival emerging over the horizon for Sheamus, and I really hope it's a good one. There is a chance we can go back to the Sheamus and Drew McIntyre feud, considering the path that Drew McIntyre has been on as of late, and Sheamus seems to be returned as a babyface. So definitely some love lost there. We could see Sheamus going into a rivalry with somebody like Rusev as well. Rusev right now really bullying Alpha Academy to a certain extent. But in his own devastating way, I think Sheamus versus Rusev would be a wonderful matchup as well. I personally would like to see Sheamus target somebody like Seth Rollins and have him try to run the gauntlet through Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Honestly, I think Sheamus is built for it. I think Sheamus has the stamina and the cardio to be able to run through a gauntlet like that. And I personally think the Celtic Warrior would come out a winner in that type of situation, whether he was able to conquer them all or not. I think the Celtic Warrior definitely deserves a equal opponent to him in the foreseeable future. I do think the few weeks that he spent with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller in the ring was pretty funny. Don't get me wrong, it was very entertaining. But for a superstar like Sheamus, I really feel like we need to get back to brass tacks and get back to business. And the business is producing banger after banger after banger after monster banger, and that's what I kind of want to see with Sheamus going forward. I also feel like a storyline with Gunther could be on the horizon as well, depending on how we play the World Heavyweight Championship story right now. But I think the sky is the limit, and the big question at the end of the day, will we find Sheamus a new rival? And our third hot take of the week will take us down to NXT. Can Kalani retain the Women's North American Championship at Battleground? Well, we're going to kick things off with this one with last week when Kalani Jordan found Sol Ruka and Zarya in the locker room and said, I want a rematch with Zarya next week, and if I beat Zarya, I want you, Sol Ruka, for the Women's North American Championship at Battleground. Zarya kind of lapped it off, but Sol Ruka said, okay, let's do it. And Zarya kind of had this what are you doing type attitude. So definitely already some cracks between Sol Ruka and Zarya. But this past Tuesday, we had Zarya taking on Kalani Jordan, and a very back and forth affair. But at the end of the day, Kalani Jordan was able to get the win over Zarya. So at Battleground, we will have Sol Ruka defending the Women's North American Championship against Kalani Jordan. And a lot of new fans don't know that Kalani Jordan was the inaugural Women's North American Champion, and she won it at last year's Battleground. So definitely some history there with Kalani Jordan, the Women's North American Championship and Battleground already. And Sol Ruka earned this title the same exact way Kalani Jordan did in a 6-woman ladder match for the title. So definitely another statistic that these two really have in common. And honestly, Kalani Jordan doesn't look much different than how she looked last year. That is not a knock on Kalani Jordan, because Kalani Jordan had a fabulous 2024. There's no denying that. But honestly, you've got to reinvent yourself. You've got to change your character as you go, and I think that could bite Kalani Jordan here. Kalani Jordan had a nice reign as Women's North American Champion, but the puzzle of how to beat that version of Kalani Jordan has been solved by Sol Ruka. So in order to, get the belt back, I would think you have to change your character and change the puzzle that they have to solve entirely. That's what I feel like Kalani Jordan is lacking, and if I'm going to be honest, I don't think Kalani Jordan is going to retain the Women's North American Championship until she changes the puzzle, and that's how I honestly feel about that. But I'll leave it up to all of y'all. Can Kalani Jordan regain the Women's North American Championship at Battleground? And our fourth hot take of the week, can Jasper Troy beat Oba Femi? This past Tuesday night, we had the NXT champion Oba Femi in the ring with the number 1 contender, Miles Bourne, as they were discussing their match this Saturday at Battleground. And a very passionate promo from one Miles Bourne. And Oba Femi basically said, your dream, your Cinderella story will end on Sunday when I, Oba Femi, put you down and retain the NXT championship. And after their promo, Oba Femi turned around and ran into a monster of a man. NXT commentary did refer to this monster of a man as Jasper Troy, but this man was huge. He came and just decimated Oba Femi instantly. And honestly, the Jasper Troy looks like a tank. This man had to be like 7 feet tall. This man had to be close to 400 pounds. Because he made Oba Femi look like a cruiserweight, and Oba Femi is like 6'8", 310 pounds. In order to make a monster of a man look that small, either they had the right angle on the drop on Oba Femi, or Jasper Troy is just really built like that. And honestly, I am very excited to see one Jasper Troy get in the ring and decimate an opponent. Because this man looked like he was born to do this. And I'm not talking about wrestle. I'm talking about destroying people in a wrestling ring. There is a definite difference there. And honestly, you could go to far as say as Oba Femi's NXT title reign could be in some serious jeopardy here. Now that somebody the size and the tank-like attitude of Jasper Troy has shown up to the scene. And I know it's just one interaction in the ring between Jasper Troy and Oba Femi, but this particular interaction had me drooling out my mouth, making me want more. Because when this man becomes unleashed, I really don't feel like there's anybody right now on the NXT roster that will stand in the way or try to stop Jasper Troy, honestly. But the big question of the day is, after what happened on Tuesday, can Jasper Troy beat Oba Femi? And our fifth hot take of the week will take us over to Friday Night SmackDown. Charlotte losing the Money in the Bank qualifying match made me so happy. Well, this past Friday night on SmackDown, we had another women's qualifying match, as we had Charlotte versus Julia versus Zelina Vega in a triple threat match to see who would be the next woman to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which is going to be at Money in the Bank on June 7th from Los Angeles, California. And these three women had an excellent match, no doubt about that. But at the end of the day, Zelina Vega unfortunately was put into this match to take the pinfall, and the pinfall she took from Julia, who was able to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And honestly, seeing Charlotte lose the Money in the Bank qualifying match made me so happy, because Charlotte Flair has been given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, while other women on the roster barely ever get an opportunity, to the point where Charlotte gets. Plenty of talented superstars that have fallen by the wayside just to see Charlotte in another championship match. Honestly, it kind of does make me sick that we haven't used and tapped into the women's roster as much as we should. Charlotte Flair is a 14-time women's champion. I won't deny that she's one of the greatest female wrestlers in WWE history, but how much more do we have to give her at this point? Honestly, I really feel like there are plenty of women in this locker room, Julia, Roxanne Perez, Stephanie Valkyr, that deserve an opportunity and that could really carry the torch for the women's division on Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, WWE as a whole. And honestly, it made me so happy also, because I feel like the Money in the Bank ladder match is really designed for up-and-coming wrestlers to get them their first title opportunity. And Julia, under my recollection, I don't think Julia's had a match for the SmackDown for the WWE Women's or the Women's World Championship yet. So putting her in this match, it was definitely the right call in my opinion. And Charlotte Flair has built up such a legacy where it's not going to hurt her to lose. It wouldn't hurt her if she never won another match again in her entire career. She is Hall of Fame bound. There's no denying that. But to see somebody else get an opportunity and to see Charlotte Flair lose the Money in the Bank qualifying match made me so happy. The sixth hot take of the week, Wyatt 6 returning on Bray Wyatt's birthday was moment of the year so far. Well, this past Friday night, we had a WWE Tag Team title match and a wild brawl between the Street Profits, Fraxium, the Motor City Machine Guns, and DIY, which was Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Montez Ford was on the top rope before the lights went out and the Wyatt family emerged, completely destroying the Street Profits, completely destroying DIY, completely destroying Fraxium, completely destroying the Motor City Machine Guns, and completely destroying the WWE Tag Team division on Friday nights. And honestly, this was a very heartwarming moment, considering May 23rd's edition of Friday Night SmackDown was Bray Wyatt's birthday, and for them to return to really honor Bray was so amazing. They even left a cake in the middle of the ring for Bray, and honestly, I absolutely loved this moment. If you noticed in the intro in the lower right hand corner, I have the Fiend mask covering up the lantern from Bray Wyatt. So we here at Nikki D channel are definitely huge fans of Bray Wyatt. So this was really a feel good moment for me in particular. Honestly, I absolutely loved the carnage that we saw from the Wyatt Six when they did make their return on Bray's birthday. And honestly, I don't think any other time of the year would have been appropriate, considering everything that's been going on in WWE. And honestly, I can't wait to see the destruction that the Wyatt Six lay down on the weeks to come on Friday Night SmackDown when it comes to the tag team division. And I can't wait to see the Wyatt Six become WWE Tag Team Champions. I definitely think not only is it possible, but they're deserving of it, and it very well could be reality if booked right. And honestly, I really hope that they do become the next WWE Tag Team Champions and really start to instill some fear on Friday nights, because if we can make the Wyatt Six the team to beat on Friday night, then Friday nights are going to be so entertaining. And honestly, I'm here for all of it. But the Wyatt Six returning on Bray Wyatt's birthday, in my opinion, was moment of the year thus far. And our seventh hot take of the week will take us to Saturday night's main event. Zelina Vega has been a great Women's United States champion so far. Just over a month ago, Zelina Vega had won the Women's United States Championship off of Chelsea Green. So her run as Women's United States Champion is still fairly young, but Zelina Vega at Saturday night's main event was able to retain. I don't know if Chelsea Green's broken nose was part of the script, or Zelina Vega botched the 619 kick, but either way, I have faith that Chelsea Green is going to play that into a wonderful storyline in the upcoming weeks. I really hope we see her wear some sort of mask, because I think she'd be great and entertaining in that role, at least until the injury, the broken nose heals. But still, Zelina Vega has proven that she not only can win the Women's United States Championship, but now she's proven that she can defend the Women's United States Championship as well. It's one thing to get to the top of the mountain, but how you handle yourself when you're at the top of the mountain and everybody is hunting for you is what makes long-term champions. Do I think Zelina Vega will be a long-term champion? I think time is going to answer that question, to be honest. I could see Zelina Vega being Women's United States Champion for up to a year, but I also can see WWE taking the belt off her after about a month and a half or 2 months as well. So time will definitely tell with that. I think it's going to depend on if Zelina can continue to get better and better in the ring as the weeks go on, and whether Zelina Vega can pick up some steam and pick up some love from the WWE universe as well. I think that's going to play a long part in seeing whether Zelina Vega could be a long-term Women's United States Champion. But with the reign that we've had thus far, it's been about a month. Zelina Vega won the belt, has a title defense under her belt. I can't remember if she's got 2 or 1, but I know she's got at least 1. But still, I think there's a lot to unfold when it comes to Zelina Vega's title reign. But with how young it is, I still think thus far Zelina Vega has been a great Women's United States champion. And our 8th hot take of the week: John Cena's quest to ruin wrestling is one of the best things in wrestling. At Saturday night's main event, heel John Cena took on Ron Cena, also known as R-Truth, and these two, in my opinion, had an amazing match. I do wish that they got more time, considering all the history from 2011 that these two men have. R-Truth was doing the 5-knuckle shuffle. He even attempted an attitude adjustment at one point, but John Cena is a 17-time world champ. John Cena is goated for a reason, and that reason being is that he is stronger than R-Truth. Put his strength on display, hit him with an attitude adjustment, 1, 2, 3. John Cena continuing to ruin wrestling by beating R-Truth. And then right when we got to the main event, John Cena found Jey Uso backstage and said, if I left, Logan Paul was world heavyweight champion when I left, I think that would ruin wrestling. And John Cena even tried to get Logan Paul to win the championship, but Cody Rhodes ended up returning, setting up a tag team match between these 4 men at Money in the Bank, which is live June 7th from the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. And honestly, I wasn't really a big fan of Logan Paul, but I've already been a big heel fan of John Cena, and I do 100% agree that Logan Paul being world heavyweight champion would ruin wrestling. A YouTuber, as they call him, but he's the Maverick Logan Paul. He's got that titanium right hand and that flying, that elbow off the top rope. Is almost Shawn Michaels-esque. Honestly, I think Logan Paul does have all the potential in the world to be world heavyweight champion one day. But having John Cena want Logan Paul to be champion is definitely going to help Logan Paul. in the upcoming months. But honestly, I'm also interested to see what other ideas John Cena has when it comes to ruining wrestling before he leaves here in December. I am all for it. John Cena has been such an excellent heel. Even at Backlash, when we thought for a moment that he was going to turn babyface, ended up hitting R-Truth with an AA through the announce table at the press conference. Absolutely beautiful. And honestly, I love what John Cena has done in 2025. And in my honest opinion, John Cena's quest to ruin wrestling is one of the best things in wrestling. And our ninth hot take of the week will take us to NXT Battleground. Stephanie Valkyrie looked main event ready at Battleground. Well, Stephanie Valkyrie defended the NXT Women's Championship against Jordynne Grace at Battleground, and these two women put on a show. They got about 15 minutes or so to show the world of what they could do, and honestly, both of these women are definitely worthy of at least being in the main event of the NXT Women's Division. But Stephanie Valkyrie definitely, in my opinion, looks main event ready. We've seen glimpses of Stephanie Valkyrie on Monday Night Raw already in matches there. I really think Stephanie Valkyrie's transition from NXT is going to be coming very soon. Maybe I was expecting her to lose the NXT Women's Championship at Battleground, only to see her come up to Monday Night Raw full time. But we saw Stephanie Valkyrie retain against Jordynne Grace. So it really makes me wonder how we are going to get the NXT Women's Championship off of Stephanie Valkyrie so she could go up to Monday Night Raw and possibly challenge for the Women's World Championship against Io Sky. I definitely think that would be a classic of a match if put together right. But Stephanie Valkyrie, in my opinion, has been main event ready for the last 6 to 8 weeks, honestly. I won't say she's been main event ready since she won the titles, including the NXT Women's North American Championship, which she won that too, at the same time as holding the NXT Women's title. But I still think she had some figuring out to do at that stage of her career. Then she focused on the NXT Women's Championship, and she's done an excellent job at NXT Women's Champion. She's been able to retain in a fatal four-way match at Stand and Deliver as well. So in my opinion, Stephanie Valkyrie definitely has all the tools that you need to succeed on Monday nights or Friday nights in her back pocket at this point, and I really feel like she's ready for Monday Night Raw and to make an impact. I think her Devil's Kiss move is going to take her a long way on Monday night. I really do. And I think she's going to Monday night considering she's already been featured on Monday night several times over the past few weeks as well. But in my opinion, Stephanie Valkyrie looked main event ready at Battleground. And finally, our final hot take of the week. Stacks beating Tony D'Angelo was upset of the year so far. Well, at NXT Battleground, Tony D'Angelo was in a personal one-on-one match with the underboss of the D'Angelo family, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, and it was personal between these two men. We've seen promos and segments leading up where Luca Crisapino was taken out to the desert by Channing Stacks Lorenzo. We seen Tony D'Angelo make sure Ariano Rizzo was in hiding, so that she was safe as well. And when we started this match, there was no smirks, there was no smiles. These two were very angry at each other, and this really came down to the fact that Channing Stacks Lorenzo was willing to be the bad guy and do dirty tactics, whereas Tony D'Angelo, every time he had the opportunity to do a dirty tactic, he chose not to do it, and it came to bite him in the butt side. And honestly, that's where this match kind of played itself into. I do feel like Tony D'Angelo was the heavy favorite going into this match, considering he's the Don of NXT, and all the title reigns that Tony D'Angelo had, including the NXT North American Championship and his battles with Obafemi. But at the end of the day, this did come down to dirty tactics. Channing Stacks Lorenzo did low blow Tony D'Angelo, which was the X factor to the conclusion of this match. But still, I'm wondering to see what this is building towards. Are we going to continue this feud between Stacks and Tony D'Angelo? Will we have a rematch with Tony D'Angelo get some revenge for what has happened at NXT Battleground between these two? I'm really excited to see where it goes on Tuesday nights in NXT. But when it comes to the career of Channing Stacks Lorenzo, this is the biggest win of his career thus far. And honestly, it could put him on the map for a title opportunity at some point down the road. That wouldn't surprise me either, whether he goes after Ethan Page in the North American Championship or he chases Obafemi for the NXT title. I think Channing Stacks Lorenzo could catapult his career off of this win against Tony D'Angelo. But honestly, at the end of the day, I really feel like Stacks beating Tony D'Angelo was the upset of the year thus far. And that was WWE Hot Take Season 2, Episode 20. What's your hot take of the week? Let me know down in the comment section below. You want to say hi? You want to talk about wrestling? Just post a comment down in the comment section below, and I read and reply to every positive message I see. Also, today's video was sponsored by W Energy Drinks. Are you looking for a new energy drink that leaves you jitterless, able to focus on any task at hand? Then go check out W Energy Drinks today at www.w.gg. They got energy drinks, they got shakers, they got shirts and hoodies, and they got 12-ounce cans if you don't want to make it either. So go check them out today. When you get to checkout, make sure you use promo code Nikki D. Russes, 12 characters, no spaces, all caps, NICKYDRUSSAS for 10%, yes, 10% off your entire order. So go check out W Energy Drinks today. Also, don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and you made it all the way to the end of this video, go smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future videos. And if you want to see some more of me, Nikki D, then go check out another one of my videos, because I got hours of content that'll keep you entertained well into the evening. With that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'm Nikki D. This is the Nikki D channel, and I will see all of y'all beautiful people next time. Bye, y'all.